Look, I made this wall of bins and I arranged it in color order as well. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then to the white and black. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Sakura Survival. Why is my screen white? Can you guess where I am? That's right, I am at the top of the world and I can barely see anything. I can see that ice tower over there, but I'm pretty close to the top of the build limit. Like, if I go a few more blocks, yeah, there's the height limit. But I'm up here because, as I mentioned in the last episode, I wanted to put some wind generators up here. See, I made like 2 more, so I have 5 on me total. So I can put some wind generators here, and they will provide power for the, what is it called? Suddenly blanking. It's the separator, which converts water into hydrogen and oxygen, and then the hydrogen goes into the gas burning generators to generate electricity for everything in the base. Look how fast they're spinning. That means they're making a lot of electricity. If we right click on them, we see that they're making 404. That's way more than like the 100 down on ground level. So 4 times 5 is 2,000. 2,000 joules per tick. That's a lot. So I made this tower with glass, so it kind of looks nice, I guess. And I put ladders for maintenance purposes. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I can make a lift using the Minecraft Transit Railway mod to get up here much faster rather than using ladders. But that's also going to take up more space, so I'll think about that later. But to get back down, I didn't put water down on the ground this time, so I'm just going to have to do a ladder clutch. Like, I'm going to fall and... ooh! The ground's like approaching so quickly that I'm kind of scared to go any further. No, I shouldn't go anymore. Alright, so this cable goes underground right now. And I've actually connected it to my... why do I keep forgetting what they're called? The electrolytic separators. So I actually connected the wire from the electrolytic separators down underground through this pillar up to the windmills at the top. So let's check how much power they have. Yeah, they all have full power, which is good. And after giving these some time to run, we see that they've been filling up with hydrogen and they're not using it as quickly as we're gaining energy. So which means the energy cube can fill up. I've connected that over here as well. Let me also show you my new setup for these laser drills because I've upgraded them, I've upgraded them and added 3 more so that, remember I talked about the ore laser base? They can take multiple laser drills. So I have 1 on this side, 1 on this side, 1 on this side, and 1 on that side, making 4 total, which will make this run as fast as it can. Look how fast it's going. The progress is ticking up much faster. I've also put the add-on speed tier 2 on each of them. They're supposed to consume more power, I guess, but I haven't been noticing a difference, which is good. Yeah. And then apparently if I cover up these with blocks, they still work. Oh, I got a flint. Whenever I get flint when breaking gravel, it means I can't replace them. Look how many diamonds I've been getting. That's because I'm using the light blue laser lens. If you take a look at the item usage, they filter out other ores and just give you diamond ore. Actually, let me rephrase that. It gives you a higher chance of getting diamond ore. So each light blue laser lens you add in there, it has a higher chance of filtering out the other ores. Oh, I just got a piece of iron just now. But overall, I have tons of diamonds, which is good because I basically spent all my diamonds making these. But now we have more diamonds back again. I'm not sure why I've been getting quartz ore and glowstone because those are like nether only stuff. Maybe there's like a really small chance that you can get those as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm really happy with what I have here so far. I'm thinking about moving this energy generation module over there where the windmill and stuff is, so that I have more space here to process the ores that are coming out of here. I think moving everything out of the house into this area would be a good next step. So let me take a moment to do that. So that would involve, first of all, breaking all of my setup over here, including the evaporation, the thermal evaporation system. These heat generators are actually really like slow compared to what I have set up already. The dye mixer, wow, the material stonework factory is filled up. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll just remove the cable first and leave these two machines here, since we can get back to them later. But yeah, let me just remove all this setup real quick and then move it over to my main area, because it's about time. Wow, it's pretty cool. The wrench works on these blocks as well, so you don't have to mine them using a pickaxe. That makes it really easy. Maybe basically feels like all blocks in this mod can be obtained by shift right clicking with the wrench, which is really cool. Alright. Oh, it's getting nighttime, so I better sleep. But then I want to replicate this setup over there. This area in the middle seems kind of squished, and then the mob farm is also like right here. Let's see what I've been getting. Tons of raw cod. I don't need raw cod, so I need a method to dispose of these as well. I also need to make an enchantment sorter to like filter out all the enchantments, so that I can just store the books individually. That'd be really useful. So I'm dumping all of the extra raw cod right now. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe we can set up the power generation stuff on this side, right where the wind generator comes down. So we'll give more space for ore processing maybe over here. Okay, I moved the generation station over here, so it's much closer to the windmill now. Actually, I think I should put my energy cube like right here so that I can see the energy flow through. And then I made these, like the cables, less deep over here so that I can make my, like the ore processing station somewhere here as well. Yeah, that area looks much more empty now. Feels kind of weird. Oh, I also put a block of lava here, so I hope I don't fall into it on accident. Here are all the machines moved over from over there. It's weird that, look at this. It's raining at some spots and other parts have snow in it. And some parts have rain. Seems kind of random which parts have what. Okay, so I set up my thermal evaporation controller down here a little bit. Like it's kind of a bit underground just so that I can get the valves at the right spots. And this resistive heater also has to go into the valve or else it's not going to work. It can't just go into one of these random blocks. I learned that the hard way inside the base over there. But yeah, I put the screen facing inwards and that works just as well. The next step is to... yeah, these are all the machines that I moved. We have the solar panel, infusing, and smelting, which are not part of the processing pipeline that I left out. So the next step is to move this whole system over. Look, we have almost 3 stacks now. Earlier we only had 2 stacks, but we got like a bunch more diamonds while we were moving stuff. That's very crazy to me. And this is filling up quickly, so I need to deal with the fishing stuff later. Okay, so for now, I think what I'm gonna do is dig out these machines first, then I can kind of decide where to put it. After I put down these laser drills, laser whatever, or laser base, then I can set up the chest and the processing as well. Sometimes I kind of like it when it snows in Minecraft because it gives me a chance to like generate these snow parts on the ground. It makes it look nicer, especially if I accidentally dug up the snow. Then I can wait for it to regenerate. Okay, where should I put this? Should I put it somewhere visible or kind of hide it in the ground? Maybe I will hide it in the ground, I'm thinking. But then it needs to be close enough to the rest of these machines so that it can be easily piped up. Maybe I'd do it here. But I have to go around these wires. Okay. Alright. Put all the laser lenses in. Already we're getting some stuff. So let's check these 4. This one has the speed tier and it's powered. Let me check the rest of these. Powered, speed tier, power, speed tier, power, speed tier. Great. Alright, so I think this is our item pipe. Still can't decide if I want to cover this up. Maybe I'll just... or like put glass here. Maybe I'll put glass so that you can see through. I don't know. That looks a little weird. What do you think? Okay. Well, I think I would... Yeah, let's replace the top glass with gravel. Because this looks kind of weird. So you can still kind of see the particles. Not really though. Just those ones. And then you can still access the laser base by right-clicking on it. Okay, let me make this extract. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Still don't know what the color means. Oh, this is really hard to get to. Okay, it's set to pull now. And... oh, wow, that's cool. You can right-click... You can probably right-click the machines with the wrench to set it as an input. That's a neat feature. Alright, so I set the top to input. I want to set all the tops of these to inputs as well. So... yeah. So these are already set as input, that's why they are turning red when I hover over them. And then what I want to do is use the restrictive transporter. So if anything can't go into the chemical injection chamber, it'll by default go to the next one. Wait, I don't want that to happen. Wait a second. Why is this... oh. Do the items just cycle here? Yeah, why is the chemical... oh, because the uranium's already inside. Oh, and also... since the uranium isn't in a stack of 3, it's not gonna... So... let me try this again. So let me put this here. And single instead of a whole stack. Off. I don't want it to send single. And the size mode is on for both of these. For 3 items. Alright, so this should work theoretically. Yeah, there we go. It's multiples of 3. Perfect. Yeah, there's a lot, so... Okay, 60. 63, good. 63, and there's still some in there. Perfect. And then the rest of these... I would want to... move these over. Actually, let me check the recipes first. So, for example, for diamond ore, it looks like the enrichment chamber is the best for these. And then for redstone, enrichment gives 12. I remember there's some ores that the crusher works for as well, but it doesn't give the best stuff. Alright, this is this is gonna take quite a while. Let's check our energy production. Looks like the energy cube is fully charged, meaning that our energy consumption is lower than our energy production, which is good. Which means we're producing more power than we need. Wow, look at how many diamonds we have, and we still have more coming. Yeah, so our energy production is lower than our energy consumption, which means we are producing enough energy, unlike back in our base. So, I'm happy about that. I wonder if there's a way to just upgrade these factories without having to pop them out and craft them. I'm pretty sure there's like a factory upgrader. I don't know. Okay, here it is. It's the tier installer. Advanced tier installer, elite tier, and ultimate tier. But right now we have the basic tier. Is the advanced tier any better? Okay, so I did some Googling, and the higher tier the factory, the more slots you have to work with. So that seems kind of cool. I might want to do that. But first I need some iron. I only have 19 right now. Wow, look how much diamonds we have. This almost feels like cheating. That laser drill is kind of OP. Can I click on it right now? Yeah, the laser base. It's just giving out diamonds non-stop. Wow, this is like absolutely full. We have to wait for all the iron to finish. And this is doing the copper right now. Oh no! Just checking on the energy cube, and it looks like we're draining all the power. Huh. That means we need to make more of these gas burning generator. Good thing I placed this system right here, so I can keep expanding that way. This is quite modular, so I can just keep moving it over, extending it. So I guess that should be our next goal now. Alright, I made all the gas burning generators and connected it all up. And now there's enough energy, although it's gonna be short-lived. The reason is because these electrolytic separators I feel like won't have enough electricity. Oh, why is there no water in this one? Fluids input. Yeah. See, these ones are gonna run out really quickly because the wind generators are what powers these electrolytic separators. I need glass, I need some cables, and then I can head up there and put those down. Long stair climb up to the top. Did you know you can eat while going up this ladders and it's not gonna slow you down? I feel like climbing the ladder, like looking down, is much scarier than looking up. It's so close. Why are we taking so long? It's nighttime now. Okay, so let me see. I need to take out this one. Hope I don't drop it. And then put that there. Put this here. Put some more glass. Ugh, I'm sweating again. This is so scary. And then I should have two more, right? 1 and 2. Now I have 8 wind generators in total. Each one is giving 404. So 404 times 8 should be 33,232, right? So it should be able to power 4. Should be power 8 gas burning electrolytic separators. Should be able to power 8 of them. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, I thought I wouldn't make it. There's a spider down there. I need to sleep. Hopefully I don't get woken up from my sleep by mobs and stuff. Oh, spider. Spider! Just in time though. Still daytime. Okay, let's see how these are doing now. They are producing more. And our energy cube is still low. And the machines are better. Machines are better. Ooh, creeper. Come on. No, no. Although I disabled creeper explosions a while ago, so it should be okay. But I still don't want them to sneak up on me and blow up my stuff. Oh, now we have a lot of lapis and quartz because those got processed. Okay, I do have just enough to make... Oh, I need 2 more. Oh wait, no, they're right here. Okay, I do have just enough iron to make 2 more wind generators, and then we can go place those up at the top, and those should be able to power all 10 of these electrolytic separators and have no more power issues. That's the hope. This looks so crazy. But now I have 10, so 10 times 400 would be able to power the electrolytic separators, which use 400 each. The number is going down. Maybe it's not enough energy. Oh, it's going up now. Weird. And my energy cube... Whoa, it's full! My energy cube is full. That means all these machines are all charged up. Alright. Oh, we do have 64 iron shards in here. There's just no space for it. And then the oxygen is not producing enough. I'm thinking maybe instead we should be transferring the oxygen from the generator area. That might be a better use of resources. This is becoming more and more messy. And I need to set... The next thing I want to do is to make the enchantment sorter and stuff so that I can get rid of these fishing rods and stuff. Basically what the machine's gonna do is it's gonna separate the enchantments. Oops, I just threw away some. Doesn't matter. It's gonna separate all the enchantments in the book. Like if a book has multiple enchantments, or if a tool has multiple enchantments, it'll split them into separate books, which is very useful. Oh, iron sword. Wonder what mob dropped that. Oh, looks like this is done processing. There's nothing in any of these, and this chest is full of stuff. Look, I made this wall of bins, and I arranged it in color order as well. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then to the white and black. I think this looks pretty aesthetic. And then, so when the items come through, the enriching factory should be the last step. Comes into this chest and then tries to smelt stuff if possible, or else it's gonna go through the restrictive transporter and then into the bins. I also hooked up the bins over to this side because occasionally we might get iron ingots and redstone from like witches or zombie drops. So that these two sections are actually connected. Now over here, this is like my overflow chest. I actually dumped some more into these two chests temporarily, This overflow chest will be picked up by this logistical sorter, which paints the boots dark red. We always want to trash those. And then the bows and the fishing rods to blue. So red will come here. This is my trash chest. I'm gonna make this into a dispenser later to like get rid of the items. And then the blue items will go into the enchantment sorter. What this machine does is it takes in any item in this slot. The non-enchanted items will come into the orange, and then the enchanted items will come into the purple. So the orange will get pumped out to the trash, and then the purple will be pumped into this enchantment extractor, which if I supply this with books, it's gonna copy all the enchantments into enchanted books, and then the enchanted books can go into some sort of storage, and then the item gets disenchanted and gets trashed over here as well. So that's my new system. The thing I need now is an automatic book creation system, which means I need to set up a sugarcane farm, basically make that automatic. I've been looking at some designs on the Minecraft wiki with like observers and stuff, so I think that's the route I'm gonna go in. And then the leather comes from fishing as well, so that should be good as well. Yeah. Looking at vanilla Minecraft recipes, it's crazy how cheap these feel. Like, I'm used to crafting stuff with so many steps. You have to make the machine frame, or you have to make the little machine bits, and then you have to use different machines like the dissolution chamber, make all the individual parts first. So much work. Wow, it's so beautiful in here, looking from this angle. All the cherry blossom petals falling. Alright, first layer done. Let's test this real quick. So if I put, like, if I manually build the sugar cane like that, bam, okay. It chops the sugar cane, good. This is pretty fun to watch. Okay, it works. And now we have to dig a channel here for the water to flow. Just when the sun's about to set, I have completed both sides. Now, one issue that I'll potentially see is that if the sugarcane gets pushed over to the other side, then it's gonna get blocked. So I might have to just put glass panes in the middle. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll have to do some testing, but I'm thinking that if the sugarcane hits the glass, let's test it. Then they can just slide down. Like, I'm gonna have one more layer, of course, but then I think it'll work. Alright, just finished that second layer as well. So now we have 2 layers of sugar canes going. And I have to use coarse dirt for this layer because if I use sand, it's gonna fall. And there's no support from the layer underneath. That's how compact I'm trying to make it. And then if I want to vertically expand that, I can also do that as well. I don't think this has coarse dirt in any of these bins. Okay. Let me put away some of my spare gravel that I've been digging up. I think this looks a bit plain. Like, if I put a row of cherry logs, that might make it look a bit better. So why don't I try replacing that? Like if I did a pillar like that. That looks better, I think. Not the best still, but better. Maybe if this middle row was also using these, that might look better. I'm pretty happy with this result though. I mean, at least to get the farm going. I already have 19 now, which means it's working pretty well. Remember back in the day when we had to keep chopping those trees in that forest over there just to get a little bit of wood, enough to make charcoal to power our machines? Those were the days. Oh, got some more sugarcane. But now we have this crazy tree farm, and now we're automating the sugarcane as well. We've gone a long way. What do you think of this? It reminds me of strawberry pocky. like the snack. But I think this looks good. It kind of fits the theme of all this. The only issue is that this row is exactly where the water is. So when I'm trying to replace all these blocks, the water flows out and then it destroys all these saplings. But it doesn't matter. The machine should replant them automatically. Oh, now I'm wondering, is it gonna try to chop my wood, like the tree chopper machine, going to chop these logs as well? Because they're also cherry logs. I hope not. And the water did destroy a good amount of saplings. But they're being planted, so no worries. Sometimes I wonder to myself, why am I still using this stone axe when I can clearly afford a diamond axe right now? I don't know, this frugal mindset in me still wants me to keep using these stone tools. I don't know why, but this just feels a little bit off still. But I'm gonna leave it as is, because I think it's good enough. Maybe if I did another row of cherry logs, stripped logs at the top. Oh, why is there a hole here? I think the harvester did harvest it. Uh-oh. I had to wait to find out. I made 2 formulaic assemblator and 2 crafting formulas. That's what we're gonna use to craft paper. Okay, so it's confirmed that the tree harvester also harvests my logs as well, which is really annoying, and we're gonna have to redo this and replace it back with planks. Alright, I've hooked up the leather. I put the bin right here so that it can just suck up the leather from the bottom, and then it comes into this machine here. I haven't set it up to pull items yet, actually. So this is just leather that I had. And then this one crafts the sugarcane into paper. And this bin, this bin is supposed to be storing sugarcane, but there aren't enough yet. So hopefully when this fills up, what is stock control? I don't know. But once this fills up, then this will start filling. But I don't know if we'll get to that stage because the enchanted items are just coming in so quickly. Oh, we also need to make a system to pull the items out. So I want to set enchanted outputs just to the right. Yeah. And then for some reason this isn't pulling anything out. Oh, because this is full, of course. But let me set this one up first. So this is going to need more than just one chest. But I'll do this like that for now. Yeah, so all the enchanted books will go in through there. And then this is our disposal. So all this is going to go to waste. And then the new stuff should come in as well. Yeah. I think that's working. I should probably add like cod and salmon to the filter as well, so that those get dumped too. Alright, salmon and cod are red, so there we go. Oh, why is there cooked cod? What? Oh, that's so funny. The spare cod is going in here. Because this chest gets full. When this chest gets full, the restrictive transporter isn't gonna let any more come in. So it's gonna go through here and then come into this furnace, smelt it, and then come back out. That's really cool, actually. Alright, well, I do have a bunch of cooked cod now. Okay, so... what about enchanted books? Enchanted books. Enchanted books should go in there too. Oh no, the harvester destroyed all this stuff again. I can't be using logs here. Everything that's connected is destroyed too. Okay, I came up with a pretty cool solution here. Instead of the dropper, which is not going to catch up with the amount of items that we're dispensing or trying to destroy, like the overflow. So, this is the birch log section. It gets pulled into this block placer, which gets, like, the fluid ejector will pull latex out. But I've also connected the birch log to this formulaic assemblator. So this goes in here, it just crafts planks, and then this one makes the planks into a chest. So it's gonna keep crafting chests until this block placer fills up. And then this block placer puts the chest right here. And then all the trash items comes into this chest and fills it up. As it fills up, the comparator will increase in power until this gets triggered. And then the block breaker, I put redstone mode run with redstone. So if this turns on, the block breaker will break the chest. Let's see if we can spot it doing that soon. So once this chest gets filled up enough, it's gonna break like that. And then a new one will get placed with the block placer. There we go. I'm thinking it might be helpful to make a buffer, meaning like the items won't just bounce back infinitely all the way back, but instead I want to put an intermediate chest right here, and then for the items this will get pulled out as well. So this is like a buffer chest that all the trash will go into. So in the event that this chest is disappeared for a second, all the items will get held in this chest instead of trying to go backwards in the tubes, which I don't want to happen. So I can cover up this area now. Maybe I'll leave this area as glass so that we can see what's going on in here. I'll put a torch as well so that the snow won't form. Alright, so this will be our trash disposal area. And then here, I just gotta connect. Oops. I have one job. I just had to connect this, and then this should start pulling items out. Okay, so these are all the trash items from those machines as well. From this chest. So this chest is kind of like our buffer as well. Alright, so, which means this chest will start getting emptied out, and then this chest will also get disposed of. And then the enchanted books will go here. Yeah. Right now these still need to get pulled out. Once this chest gets emptied, that will start happening. And I think I've designed it so that if we have anything that is not leather boots, books, fishing rods, or fish, they will stay in the chest. So if we get special items like iron sword and stuff, then it'll come here. Otherwise, it's all going to get thrown in the trash. And then the trash will come here. This is pretty satisfying to watch. Like my new waste management system. And then this chest will get filled up to a certain point. And there we go. The redstone's on. Is it gonna break? There it goes. And then now the items are trying to travel backwards. But at least there's a chest there for buffer. Now everything can go back in and the cycle repeats itself. Optionally, I could put like a bucket of lava there to get rid of the items faster, but it's not really lagging up my game, so it's kind of fun to watch the items despawn like this. This chest just gets filled up so quickly that a normal dropper dispenser system isn't going to cut it. Alright, pretty happy with this design. I think it's foolproof now. I don't think we'll fill up that chest so quickly that it doesn't have time to break. So we'll just have to wait until this gets cleared out. I could use the upgraded logistic transporter, but I'll just wait. Actually, I do want to upgrade it. There's just so many items coming in at once. Because this is being fed with the advanced, and it would make sense to... Okay, let's upgrade it. So I'm just making some enriched redstone. I want to test if the enriched redstone is going to go all the way to that miscellaneous chest over there. Oh, it just stays in this chest and it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Alright, upgrade complete. So this should pull out stacks at a time. Or like 8 items at a time, maybe? Not sure. Seems like it's like 16 items at a time instead of 1 item at a time. So the disposal should be much quicker now. I think I put glass here as well. Alright, it's quite satisfying to see the items get dumped automatically. We have a bunch of cooked cod. Oh, the enriched redstone did end up here. Don't know why that other enriched redstone didn't come at first. It's still cooking fish. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with this setup right now. I know this episode I didn't build any trains and stuff like that, but it's important to do some management of the base. Set up all these automations, get infinite diamonds, infinite iron, and then we have that wind generator. We have our enchantment processing now as well. Oh, the books are filling up, and they're not stacking as well, which is good. I mean, like, each book has only 1 enchantment, which is good because we can feed them into these bins in the future. Alright, so I'm happy with the progress we have today. Please stay tuned for more episodes. Hopefully I'll build more railways in the future. Look how fast the chest is getting filled up. And no way the dispenser will be able to handle this. Boom. That is fun to watch. Alright, thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, because it helps me out and it helps out the channel. I'm going to be going on a long trip in December back to Hong Kong to see friends and family, and I'm really excited about that. So updates might be a bit slow, but I'll try to get more snapshots of 4.0 out for you all as well. So please stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!